Hey, let me play next. It's 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about toys. Number 5, Matchbox cars are too cool for school. In fact, they were originally invented to get around a no-fun class rule. In 1953, designer Jack Odell's daughter Anne was banned from having any toys larger than a Matchbox in class. So the sneaky dad invented a tiny model car that just barely skirted the school's regulation. The design was an instant success, except in the teacher's lounge. Number 4, bright colors, things getting knocked over, and an exaggeration of how fun it really is? You must be watching a toy commercial. And the pioneer who started all toy commercials was none other than Mr. Potato Head, who was the first toy ever to get a commercial on TV. And if you think it's hard being an actor in a commercial, try being a toy with over 200 different faces to choose from. Number 3, Super Soakers are super awesome and their origin is super out of this world. The popular squirt gun was invented by NASA engineer Lonnie Johnson, who built the first prototype by hand using PVC pipe and an empty plastic soda bottle. This also marked the first time in history that astronauts were jealous of the guys back on Earth. Number 2, the hula hoop existed way longer than you might expect, and people used to take it a lot more seriously too. Back in ancient Greece, the toy we love today was invented as a tool for exercise, and sometimes made out of vines, bamboo, or grass. And that might sound a bit weird, but it worked a lot better than when they tried to build treadmills out of sticks. Number 1, do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube? Well, don't worry if you're having a hard time, the numbers are kinda stacked against you. When twisting and turning a standard Rubik's Cube, it's been calculated that there are 43 quintillion possible configurations, and only one of them is correct. Yikes, imagine a multiple choice quiz with that many choices. There you have it, straight out of the box, it's your 5 fun facts about toys. And turkey in the straw, turkey in the hey, it's time for 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about turkeys. Number 5, when you think Thanksgiving, you think turkeys. And these birds have way more skills than you expect. For example, they're smart, super skilled navigators. In fact, turkeys have the ability to learn the precise details of an area over 1,000 acres in size, like a built-in GPS, meaning they never get lost. Which begs the question, who was really navigating the Mayflower? Number 4, ever wondered what the heck was going on with those weird dangly things coming off of a turkey's beak? Well, it's called a snood, and turkeys use it to determine social relationships. Among turkeys, females choose the mate with the biggest snood, and male turkeys use snood size to decide who's the king of the flock. And while a big floppy snood means great things for a turkey, it's still a terrible look for humans. Number 3, turkeys don't have eyes on the back of their head, but they've got the next best thing, a 360-degree field of vision. Turkeys can swivel their heads around all the way, giving them a better chance of spotting predators in the wild. It also means they can totally cheat while playing hide and seek. I know you cheated! Number 2, a turkey's neck doesn't just wobble around. It acts like a big mood ring. The area of bare skin on a turkey's throat and head change color depending on how it feels. Red means angry and blue is relaxed. So if you're ever playing games with a crimson-faced one, I suggest a new strategy. Let the turkey win. Number 1, you've seen a turkey waddle around, but have you ever seen it fly? No, not like that. In the wild, turkeys are able to run at speeds up to 25 miles per hour and fly as fast as 55. They also sleep way up high in trees to keep themselves safe from predators like wolves, foxes, and on Thanksgiving Day, basically everyone.
Hey guys, I'm Tessa Netting, DreamWorks TV's Chief Smarty Pants, here to think up 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about the smartest animals on the planet. Number 5. When you think about smart animals, you probably don't think about the octopus, but they're actually the most intelligent of all the invertebrates. They have short and long-term memory, can navigate mazes, and even escape aquariums. In fact, octopi have been known to sneak aboard fishing boats, pry open holds, and gorge on captured crabs. They're so smart, who knows where you'll find them hiding next? Number 4. Elephants might look like big-eared dopes, but nothing could be farther from the truth. Elephants are actually quite elegant creatures. They can use tools, have long memories, and even be taught how to paint. Wow, look at that masterpiece. Number 3, sure, pigs roll around in their own filth, but that doesn't stop them from being highly intelligent animals. Pigs are highly adaptable to their surroundings, can be taught words and phrases, and even sing to their young while nursing. Aw, that's so cute. Pigs can even play video games that are considered too complex for 3-year-olds. Hey, that pig just beat my high score. Number 2, have you ever wondered why dolphins are always the big attraction at aquariums? The answer's pretty simple. They love to party! Dolphins are extremely social animals that know how to have a good time. They love to race, surf, whistle, and splash around with their friends. They also have a complex language of their own, can call each other by specific names, and can even learn how to talk. More fish, please! And finally, our #1 smartest animal, the chimpanzee! These brilliant mammals live in extremely well-organized societies. They like watching beautiful sunsets, mourn the death of loved ones, feud with other families, and can not only learn sign language, but can pass it along to other chimps. They're also the closest animal to human beings. In fact, 96% of their genes are exactly the same as ours. Wow. Well, there you have it. Those are our 5 totally brainy, totally true facts about the smartest animals on the planet.
Trick or treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat, like 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about candy. Number 5, everyone knows sugar is bad for your teeth, especially dentists. So it might surprise you to learn that a dentist invented cotton candy. Dr. William J. Morrison invented the electric candy machine, which produced the fluffy, good-to-eat cotton candy, or fairy floss as he called it. Weird. I don't think using fairy floss helped my cavity situation. Number 4. You've probably heard the slogan, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Well, someone actually figured it out. Students at Purdue University created a licking machine to test this infamous question and found that the answer was exactly 364 licks. And the best part about inventing a licking machine is that you don't have to do the dishes by yourself anymore. Number 3, it's pretty corny how much candy corn we eat as a planet every year. In fact, if you laid out all the candy corn sold on Earth in a single year, piece by piece, you would circle the globe 4 whole times. Now those are some seriously sweet planetary rings. Jealous, Saturn? Number 2, okay, don't freak out, but there's a spooky epidemic surrounding trick-or-treating. Count your candy because according to statistics gathered in recent surveys, over 90% of all adults admit to having snatched some of their kids' Halloween treats. So next time you leave your candy alone with mom and dad, make sure you take extra precautions. Number 1, candy might look like a modern marvel of munchies, but the truth is humans invented it centuries ago. As early as the year 1000, people living in the Middle East were refining sugar into crunchy bite-sized pieces, and by 1400, folks in the same area had even mastered the art of making primitive gummies out of sugar paste. These treats, called quandi, were so popular that candy became an international phenomenon that has basically only gotten better ever since. Now answer the question already. Trick or treat? Back to school time can be a bummer, but it sure doesn't have to, because what you might not realize is that your classes are secretly making you more awesome in ways you didn't even realize. So find your seat and get ready for 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about school. Number 5, can't find your sneakers? Well then head to the school library. No, that's not where your shoes are, but reading books regularly has been proven to boost a person's memory, which means you'll be less likely to forget where you put your kicks the next time around. See, reading's like a workout that makes your brain big and buff and burly. No gym shoes necessary. Number 4, but speaking of gym class, even that can give you a brain boost too. Running around, playing sports, and generally being physically active has been scientifically linked to higher scores on standardized tests among kids. So if recess is over, just let your teacher know that you need a little more time to get ready for that astronomy quiz. Swish. Number 3, another way school can secretly get you smarter is in band or music class. Learning how to play an instrument has been linked to increased math skills in the musician as well as more advanced problem-solving skills. So the more you play, the easier it will be to get that A sharp. A+. Number 2, now if you think doing better at math is only okay but not very fun, take this into consideration. The better you are at math, the better you become at playing games and even more awesomely winning them. See, the same skills that math develops in your brain, such as pattern recognition, also enhances your ability to do well in chess, card games, puzzles, board games, crosswords, and even video games. I wonder just how much math I'd have to do to level up. Number 1, and finally the most awesomely excellent thing school can secretly give you, cold, hard cash. That's right, it's actually been proven that the more education a person gets, the more money they're likely to make in their lifetime. The average high school graduate makes about 40% more than folks without a diploma. College graduates on average make 60% more than that, and people who go on to an advanced degree top the charts with an average of an additional 45% higher than that. Phew. So the next time you find yourself in class daydreaming about your own private island, pay attention instead and you might actually end up with one. Hey, can I come hang out? That looks like a lot of fun. Quick, snap a selfie! Coming down the runway are 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about beauty. Number 5. Ancient Egyptians wore a ton of eyeshadow. Using a concoction called kohl, made from burnt almonds, ash, copper ore, and other minerals, the ancient people, including Cleopatra herself, would heavily apply it in order to reduce glare from the sun. The same reason football players today paint under their eyes. Which makes sense, because I've heard she plays a mean nose tackle. Number 4. Painting your nails might be a little fishier than you expected. Guanine is the ingredient that makes nail polish sparkly and awesome, but it's actually derived from ground up fish scales. And while it will get your fingers shimmering, it makes for some pretty lousy sushi. Number 3. It's been said that beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And over the years, the idea of a beautiful person has changed a lot. 1,000 years ago in Japan, the ideal look for a girl was hair so long it went past their waist and black teeth. 400 years ago in Europe, it was more fashionable to be chubby than fit. And 90 years ago in America, a glowing tan was considered unattractive. So who knows what will be considered good looking in another 100 years? Purple tongues, hairy knuckles, and shaved eyebrows? Number 2. Jewelry has existed basically as long as human beings have. Archaeologists have found that even in the oldest known societies of humans and Neanderthals, our ancient evolutionary cousins, people use seashells as accessories, decorating them with paint and shimmering rocks. Of course, that means as a species, we invented bling before we invented writing or the wheel. But come on, I mean, who needs those things when you look this good, right? And number 1, the most important thing for looking beautiful isn't makeup, a good hairdo, or fancy clothes. It's math. Scientists have found that the more symmetrical your face is, the more pleasing people will think you look. It's called the golden ratio, and it has also caused us to perceive symmetrical bodies as more healthy than other bodies, even if they're not, and symmetrical buildings as better looking than other buildings. But more importantly than all that, remember, it's what's on the inside that counts, assuming it's all perfectly symmetrical too. Did you get all that? They said it's time for 5 crazy, cool, epic, awesome, funny, weird, wild, unexpected, true facts about dolphins. Number 5, everyone knows that dolphins eat fish, and one way they capture them is flippin' awesome. Dolphins have been known to use their tail fins to whack fish up to 9 meters into the air in order to stun their prey before gobbling them up. If you ask me, it's a pretty wacky way of eating dinner. Number 4, dolphins are a little more romantic than you might realize. When searching for mates, male dolphins will try to impress females by bringing them bundles of seaweed as tokens of affection, which makes dolphins the only animal besides us capable of celebrating Valentine's Day. Number 3, like every other animal on Earth, dolphins eat food to survive. Duh, but here's the crazy thing, they can't chew. The teeth in their mouth are only for trapping prey that they then swallow whole, since they have no jaw muscles for chewing, which is why they make for perfect classmates, because they're never gonna ask you for your bubble gum. Number 2, you might not expect it, but dolphins are totally tough and know how to kick butt, tail. Dolphins in the wild have been known to beat up and chase away sharks with blunt attacks from their noses, and male dolphins form packs called super gangs that fight with dangerously precise coordination. Oh geez, super gangs? What's next, dolphin biker gangs? And number 1, dolphins are super intelligent animals. In fact, they know how to talk. Sure, it's not exactly the way we do it, but dolphins make specific sounds to refer to individual objects and creatures, so they can tell other dolphins when they spot something delicious or something dangerous. Coolest of all, each dolphin comes up with their own name, a unique set of chirps and whistles that refers only to them. Signing off for 5 facts, I'm your host, Hunter March. And those are your 5 crazy facts about dolphins.